Getting a job in the UK, in the US, in Canada, as an experienced person, somewhere that is just coming in, or as a student or as a dependent, can be very difficult. And I have been an international student before I joined the World Bank Group. And while I was in the UK, I got an internship with the NHS. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did and how I got those roles I got. I got an internship with Patchwork UK for like 10 months. Yeah, so immediately I got into the UK. It started from February till November. I'm graduating 1st of December for the Patchwork. So I'm gonna give you 10 ways or how I follow through the process on getting a job in the UK, even as a student. And I think this is also applicable for dependents or for people that are out of jobs or anything at all. So I made a comprehensive list. That's why you're seeing my laptop with me. Because when I'm creating my content, I like being very detailed, reflecting on what I did to bring to you exactly how it worked for me so that you can use it as well and see how best this can work for you. So the first thing on my list is understanding your visa restrictions. I was a scholar in the UK, Commonwealth scholar. There's already a rule that you cannot work as a scholar in the UK. So how did I get an internship with the NHS? I was working in the NHS. Now, the internship was a data science role, and I was studying big data and digital futures. So I already spoke with my personal tutor. I spoke with my supervisor about this. I spoke with my mentor because Commonwealth gives Commonwealth mentors. So I talked to them about it, and like, this is kind of correlated with my degree. I think I can take this up, and they all gave me approval to take it up. So if you're a scholar, please follow up with people you need to follow up, because some people come into my DM and they're asking me these kind of silly questions. Did I not break Commonwealth rules? No, I did not break any rule. First, you can only take a role or an internship if it is in line with the course you're studying, and mine was directly correlated with the course I was studying. And also my dissertation was with the healthcare, and I did interviews. The only way to do those interviews and get it out of them was to be in the system. So I tried as much as possible to get into the system so that I can have an effective dissertation. So please, the most important thing is understand your visa restrictions, and also understand that if you're sponsored to come and study, get to know the rules and the regulations, the policies of the people that sponsor you, so you won't go out there and breaking rules because you saw somebody doing something and you feel, oh wow, everybody can do it. No, oh wow, nobody can do it. Oh wow, not everybody does things. So check through what are your visa restrictions. Check your work allowance as an international student. Check the type of works you are prohibited to do as an international student. I don't know the kind of jobs you're prohibited. Find that out by yourself, or check those things through, whether you are in whichever country you are as an international student, or you're just coming into those countries, and see what you're prohibited to do. The second thing on my list is identify job opportunities. It's not every job that you are applying for, if I'm correct, right? So where are these jobs posted? If you're a student, you can find job posted on career services in your student website. My school, University of Warwick, had that. University job boards, you can find jobs posted there. Online portals like Indeed is very popular among everybody. There is Reed, R-E-E-D. There is Student Job UK. I think they offer a range of part-time jobs to full-time jobs, but they do job listing. There is Total Jobs. There's so many online portals that you can find job roles. So identify those. Check out local businesses, local cafes, restaurants, retail stores, pubs, which often hire students for part-time roles as well. And then on campus opportunities. I mean, I did not know until when I was about graduating from school that there's so many on campus opportunities that they don't even find students to do it. Librarians, IT support, administrative roles, graduate assistantship, teaching assistantships. My God. At the time I found this, I was already too late. I'm like, oh my God, well, I didn't miss anything. After all, I wasn't even allowed to work as a Commonwealth scholar. So the three most important thing is, please prepare your application materials. It is interesting that you get a job, but you don't know how to write your CV or tailor your cover letter to fit into the role. That's a shame on you. So take your time and create a CV or a resume that highlight your relevant skills and experiences. Make sure to include your education, make sure to include your experiences, making sure you include your volunteering skills, make sure you include the skills, both the soft skills that you have into your resume. And your cover letter should be very concise, and use different cover letters for the different job roles you're applying. One cover letter you can't use it for every job role now. So adjust your cover letter, explain why you're a good fit for the role in your cover letter. You know, I've seen a lot of people repeat their work experience and their CV on their cover letter. That's wrong. The cover letter is not meant for you to repeat whatever they already know about you on your CV. It's for you to tell them how you fit into that role. It's like writing a personal statement. For those of you that are familiar with writing that, you know, you tell them why you're a good fit for that position. Number 4, develop key skills. Now, I'm talking especially to students. If you're a master's student or you're an undergraduate student, and you know that in the next 1 year, in the next 6 months, in the next 3 years, you're going to get a job or you want to apply for a job, what do you have to do now is to develop key skills. One skill I see a lot of people ignore is language skill. Do you know what it means for a language to cost you? Yeah, you can have all the skill, but if you cannot speak good English, it will be very disadvantageous. So as much as you're developing key skills, you know, learning those kind of data analysis, business analysis, software development, Python, R, you know, all those big names, data scientists, job roles, filling those things, please make sure you learn good English. Improve on your communication. Time management is also a thing, because eventually if you are given an opportunity in an interview and they say this thing is supposed to be 2 minutes and you use 5 minutes, that means you don't have a good managerial skills. So time management is important. Key communication skills is important. If you want to go into customer service, if you want to talk with stakeholders, knowing these things are very key to do that. So, and the 5th thing is, you are looking for jobs, apply for jobs. It's important. I put it down here because you can't just be sitting down and saying, okay, somebody will refer me. No, you have to apply for jobs. Apply online, apply in person. Go to the door and see, because they post their posters, there are places where they post these job openings and say they're looking for sales, they're looking for things, they're looking for that. Apply for it and follow up. I mean, this one mistake I made. If you haven't heard from them a week or 2, send a polite follow-up email, or go to the office and inquire in person. If the office is close to you, they will not bite you and you will not be rude. Rather, they will see you as a very dedicated person, that the time that you took in putting in an application, you are taking time to follow it up to see what is the outcome. So please be polite enough, apply for a job and follow it up. And when you apply for jobs, it is also important that you prepare for interview. How do you prepare for interview? You have to research the employer, understand the role of the company or the business. What does it stand for? Like the World Bank, their mission is to end hunger, is to eradicate poverty. So understand them, and also practice common interview questions. Be prepared to talk about your skills, be prepared to talk about the experiences and why you want the job. It's very important. And a key thing is professional appearance. Dress appropriately for interview. I've seen people wear yellow, red for interview. Are you going for dancing? Are you going for dedication? What is that? Are you going to a party? No, there are clothes you wear for interview. Black, this kind of color, brown, navy blue, white. A professional color is what is required for you to wear. Don't wear red to an interview. I beg you in God's name, don't wear yellow. I mean, why are you wearing yellow? What are you going to do there? So it's important that you know that. Understand the country employment rights. If you're in the UK, what is the national minimum wage for this role for skilled workers? Or if it is an unskilled role, what is the minimum wage for unskilled role? If you're in the US, understand that right. If you're in Canada, understand that. Also understand working conditions. Understand your rights regarding work hours, breaks, health and safety. Because sometimes these people will be too busy to come and teach you, or they might have somebody that is the person's role to teach you, but the person just feel perhaps you know this already. So it is in your best interest to research these things and understand them. If you are applying for roles and you don't have the required skill set enough yet, or you're a student and you're applying for roles, please balance your work and your studying. Okay, don't allow your study to suffer because you're looking for a job there. If you don't have a good result, the confidence you will have to apply for roles will be very diminished. Okay, So ensure you balance those things. Appropriate time management, ensure your work schedule doesn't conflict with your classes and your study time, and prioritize your study. Like I said, it's very key that you prioritize your study. Number 9 is networking. I know that going to a different country, if you are just going to a different country or being in a different country like UK, US and Canada, it is highly multicultural, and a fit day is sometimes very difficult, but you have to really utilize career fairs. Check online, there are free career fairs that you can attend. There are workshops. If you're a business analyst or you are looking for a business analyst role, I think IIBA, International Institute of Business Analysts, always have this event that you can attend. There is Toastmasters. You can apply and look for it in your area and attend. Networking events, if you're a student organized by university, career fairs, please attend those things. You won't know when where you can build a connection that job can come through referrals or recommendation. It's really important that you do this. Apply for it and keep your fingers crossed. Number 10, which is the last thing on my list, is consider internship and work placement. If you already have work experience, there is no harm taking up an internship to have a US work experience or a Canada work experience or a UK work experience, because those things are really necessary. If you're already in the country, it will be wise that you have a work experience in that country. So if it is an internship that can give you that work experience, go for it. Whether it is paid or unpaid, it can be very valuable for gaining experience in that field of study or in the field that you really want to gain your feet. So these are the 10 tips I have for you. I used these skills as well while I was in the UK. This was what I used, and it got me so many applications and so many jobs while I was in the UK, but I really wanted to work in the US. That's why I find myself in the US. So use these things and tell me how it worked for you. Till I see you next time, stay blessed and have a truly great life.